Okay, I think that time I got it. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3. Let's get going. All right, so I just saw a VF9 commercial on TV on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay. I hadn't thought about it for a while. So, you know, they were talking about opening a Vinfast in Austin. Well, sure enough, yes, they have. And it's like 2-3 blocks from Tesla Palm Springs. So let's go take a look, shall we?
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Now, I do have some other tasks I have to go do. I have to go to Walmart, obviously. I'm kind of out of groceries.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Not absolutely, but kind of. We're getting there. And my weed eater and my blower are both at the rent house. So I finally cut the grass up at my house.
Feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Or I cut a lot of it, but the weed eater I need to go around the house.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Some of the street too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. I was just watching a video by one of the Tesla YouTuber guys. I think it's Tech Tesla Tech Geek, whichever one it is. He's in the Chicago area, right? Anyway, he was talking about how slow it is to go through an intersection. I think it was him. No, it can't be, because he was talking about actually Smart Summit. Okay, whatever. Part of the message was, here's the reasons why FSD 12.5. whatever is delayed. Actually, I thought that was 30 Tesla, who's in Michigan. But whatever, whichever way. I mean, it's nice to hear people like, well, I think these are the reasons why you haven't gotten it yet. But, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. It doesn't make me happy, but at least it makes sense. Okay? So, whatever. Yes, you hear me complain. No, I'm sorry. That is Mullis. What I find stunning is the things they're complaining about, or they're commenting on, are similar to what I have right now in 12.3.6. At least officially. Which makes me wonder, have they done updates and they're just not changing the label? Whatever. Definitely FSD has changed over the last 3 months, even though the label remains the same. Oh, okay, so camera changes. So the forward-facing camera, I'm still mounting it up high, but I brought it back from the windshield. So hopefully that makes a difference in temperature for him. And my display-facing camera, I think it's up slightly forward, but I don't know, whatever. That's the one I haven't quite figured out. I mean, it'd be nice if the camera was like right here or something, Because right now, you can see the display's there, and you can see that there's stuff going on the display, but you can't see enough detail to know what it's doing. Oh, speaking of, go back to full screen. Okay. Like I said before, I'm not sure I particularly like this. But 6 of one, half dozen the other. Since I more or less already know where I'm going, and I do have this little thing in the corner, we're okay.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road. Now turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Oops. I guess I need to find out who's running for what in the city, right? Oh, nice. Didn't absolutely clip the corner. Slight adjustment. Wonder if that was a new feature. Yes, sir, Bob. Let's go. So we're doing 48 in the 50 zone. Although all this is falling off behind me. Okay. I was curious. So I was looking at the baseball field for a little bit, and FSD didn't react to it, which kind of surprised me. I mean, you're supposed to have some kind of vision monitoring in the release I have. Not like 12.5 dot whatever it is, but there's some vision monitoring. And it didn't act like it was monitoring. Unless they've loosened it up just ever so slightly. Come on, my max is 41, slow down. So every once in a while, Lago Vista PD likes to hang out around here. I don't know, maybe a lot of other places don't have that kind of thing. And to be fair to you, and it used to be a big thing in Texas, and then it's been many years already, but they passed a law. There's a cap on how much you could collect and speeding fines for your city. I mean, you can give out speeding tickets, but then that money goes to the state or something like that. So I don't remember exactly how it worked. I just know it was like those guys who ran speed trap towns to pay for their police lost part of their revenue. On the other hand, the reason why you run a speed trap is you want your town to be safer, right? At least in theory, that's what you would say publicly. Okay, whatever. Mr. Model S is going to start zoom. How dare you only go 40 in 40 zone? Sorry. I live in Lago Vista. I just told you guys how I feel about, speeding in Lago Vista. Now, do they have some tolerance? Yes, they do. Like I said on one of my videos, like, all you need is for a cop to be having one of those days where he has to get somebody. Brews and balloons. Okay. Wait, what? A Taycan? Is that a Taycan? Wow. It looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, made in Germany. Completely.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
I'm not saying not to say anything bad about it. It's just depends on what your purpose is. Okay, so my purpose
turn
with
right onto Farm to Market 1431.
My purpose with Tesla is not necessarily to buy made in America, although the most American-made car around. Come on, time to get realistic about that part. But I personally believe Tesla is the best made car, at least electric. Y'all can argue about gas cars, I don't care. And the biggest advantage Tesla has is the supercharger network. Yes, I see him. Her. Right? And that's kind of getting washed out a little bit with Ford, Chevy, and Rivian joining the supercharger network. Although part of the mission of Tesla is to facilitate the movement to sustainable energy. So opening up superchargers is consistent with that mission. Okay, so there you are. Now, if I was in some place like California, maybe I'd have a little different attitude sneaking in there. In those places in California where you don't have enough superchargers. So is this guy going to come up and pass me? He's driving a Honda. He's going to be one of those people. Yeah, come on. Go. Well, he didn't change speed, so that's the good news. I don't quite get why people have to go so fast here. And they shouldn't be doing construction right now, but it seems like you should have planned your trip a little bit better if you're running short of time. It's almost like keep changing what they're going to do here. And I haven't seen anything, but I'm wondering if they already have a plan to expand this 4+1 out to Lago Vista. They should, but Texas and TxDOT move kind of slow sometimes. Actually, it should move it all, go all the way out to Lakeside. Well, all the houses are building out Lakeside. That's crazy. That's west of Lago Vista, or the west side of Lago Vista. Alright, so what are you going to do here? Not thinking about it. Right turn signal on. Oh, right turn signal, managed to move the car. Minor driver intervention, right turn signal. I guess you just can't help yourself if you drive a nice vehicle, right? If you're rolling down a hill, you gotta let it accelerate. And like I said, Jonestown, lately they can't keep officers. I mean, as soon as an officer has some experience, and I don't mean it's like months, it's like weeks. A week, 2 weeks, they're gone. And I get it. I mean, the schools are under pressure to hire police officers. I would think if I were to be a resource officer at like Eanes, I would think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, they don't have as much. I mean, the people are in housing and everybody's against them kind of feeling they have. They're hard to deal with, right? Now, I'm not saying everybody, but some people are like that. Okay, set up the max to 53. We're in 50 zone. What? Oh no, that's a driver intervention. Yeah, I kind of ignore that part. And you're right, I could change the value that gets set from the speed limit, but I'm 50-50 happy with the way it is. It's basically 1 mile, which means what plus 1 mile shown is equal to the actual speed limit. Oh wow. He held 56 around that curve. What? Oh, he was going 54 up the hill, but he did a much better job of holding the speed. I guess he had some cars in front of him to follow. That's actually, to me, kind of amazing. But compared to the way he used to do this, and this time he's down to 50. But that car in front of us has brake lights on. And they are going a bit slower, I think. No. They must be doing 55. Although we are closing. I have a Kia in the inside lane coming up who's going like, oh, I'm driving fast, I can't. Yeah, you're right. It's not safe to go. And we're down to 45. It's like I'm following a school bus. Also, we're back up to 55. Yes, this car in front of us following somebody. Nissan Rogue. So that Rogue apparently is having a hard time going up the hill. Well, that could be driver's choice, right? Let's see, we're going to go to Lakeline. Okay. This Kia minivan up here on the left is the one that was passing us slow. Cedar Park, 83,000 people. I think when I first moved in the Austin area, that was in the teens. Sometimes we come out to Cedar Park, Cedar Park, right? Is it Leander? Anyway, on Baghdad Road, there was some place in there we would stop and we'd go out for rides in the country on our bicycles. Yeah. Just that I have my hand on the wheel?
In 1 mile,
Could be.
turn right onto North Lakeline Boulevard.
He's on top of it. I guess if you're an ambulance chaser lawyer, you have to have some kind of slogan. It's a Polestar. Okay. Going from being in the inside lane to the outside lane to, oh wait, I'm going to turn right. But he said, oh, I'm going to turn right after several cars are gone by. Not just he turned the brake lights on, he was actually braking. So yes, that was the right reaction. So Grandpa did brake a little bit, regen brake. We might want to go right. No? I guess he doesn't have a clear view. We want to be in that turn lane right there. Okay, you're waiting for this Infiniti to come up? Aha, yeah. I'll tell you what, let's not go that way because that Infiniti's in the way. Alright, so
In 500
brake on
feet,
FSD
make a
off.
U-turn to stay on West Whitestone Boulevard.
What are you going to do? You're going to pull into a gas station? Oh, I'm mad because I didn't make my exit. Well, it's your own fault. So he's going to go through the gas station to kind of loop back to
Now turn
Lakeline.
right onto Price Oaks Drive.
Yeah. Did you plan for it to be like this? That's kind of stupid. Well, if you had looked at how the map looked, you would find that Prize Oaks is actually a boulevard. And so we're coming up on a one-lane road, so to speak.
Now make a
That turn,
U-turn
you say
to
go and
stay
turn
on
right.
West Whitestone Boulevard.
No. All right, whatever. Peace and harmony.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
Now, how do I score that?
Now turn left.
No. 9.
In 1,000 feet, turn right to stay on West Whitestone Boulevard.
Turn right. Stay on Whitestone
Now
Boulevard.
turn right to stay on West Whitestone Boulevard.
That makes no sense. We're on Whitestone Boulevard. All right, so there wasn't actually, well, there was that Infiniti. Now, what the Infiniti did was when he saw the turn signal line, he said, oh, I better let you go in front of me, otherwise I'm going to get in an accident with you. Right? So he did the right thing. But I didn't think it was right for us to go in front of that car when he'd already gotten in the lane properly. It's FSD that did it wrong. Okay, so you finally caught up. Alright, so now he's declared that we're going to go down Bell, which is the right thing to do. I suppose we're going through some gas station where you could only turn right anyway. So y'all wouldn't have seen it, but to the left, it was all curb. The gas station had a curb around their parking lot, so there wasn't another exit to connect up. So FSD navigation came up to a quick solution to their problem, but they didn't think it through. Okay, whatever. It's the same thing with like a human, right? Does that mean it's rear-wheel drive? Right, because the long range, it says dual motor on it. This is Model Y in front of us. There's a Model Y over next to us, and it doesn't have any badge on the back.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North Bell Boulevard.
I personally have mixed feelings about having all-wheel drive. I'm not saying that there's not value to it. There definitely is value to having all-wheel drive. We might go that way. But once you have one all-wheel drive,
right onto North
do you
Bell
really need
Boulevard.
another one? Right? You save energy by going just rear-wheel drive. Alright, that part was nicely done. Like I said, with the Lakeline exit, there was an opening there. We should have gone for it. As a human driver, let's be fair. As a human driver, when you come up on all those cars that are stopped, you go ahead and move into the breakdown lane, and you keep going into the right turn lane. So the right turn lane and breakdown lane are the same asphalt, so to speak. The only difference is where the stripes are. It's not the same, but it's the same line. Whatever, peace and harmony. Oh wow. We got a big red line in front of us. What's going on, guys? I may have to do a break on FC off if there's some kind of navigation thing. Well, it's a red light. It's not flashing. Looks like both lanes are lined up and ready to go. Does it just take a long time to turn green? There's green light. Oh, maybe what it is people are taking a shortcut through here to our right and coming up on the intersection, which would be forcing their light to turn green for them. So creating more traffic. Imagining it? Could be. I don't know. But the light stayed green long enough for us to go through it. And the line is blue again. Although we're not going particularly fast. Oh, they're doing some kind of event over here. As long as we're stopped here, what is your plan? Right, I would have to go that way if I were going to do that. All right. So what I'm looking at is the shortcut, so to speak. The shortcut would be to go on, what is it, Anderson Mill? What do they call it on the other side from Anderson Mill? I forgot. Anyway, so the shortcut would be to go up that road and then turn right onto Pond Springs. Navigation, because I said Tesla Pond Springs, navigation has us going, well, it's going right there. Which means I'm going to have to override at some point. Because he'll do a U-turn to get there, and I don't want to do a U-turn. I want to turn left onto Pond Springs. QT must be doing well. kind of makes you wonder, huh? Because there's Buc-ee's is expanding. You got QT's expanding. Now, Buc-ee's expanding throughout the southeast, I guess. Although they just recently opened that one in Colorado. QT's, I've seen them all over the place down here. But I noticed there's a Maverick that's out in the Utah area. So it's like these mega gas station corporations that keep expanding. I wonder why he doesn't market 31 miles an hour in the 55 zone. Why he doesn't mark that as yellow? Or maybe another way to say it is, I wonder what his algorithm is. I have seen it yellow before, but when I got there, I was like, why is it yellow? In fact, in a few places, I'm literally the only car going in the direction I'm going for half a mile either way. That seems like it should be blue. Right, so it's red is heavy traffic, yellow is sort of heavy traffic, then blue is fine. And they keep talking about improving it, which almost sounds like they want to take advantage of Google Maps. I personally don't have a problem with that. I mean, you should be paying for it, but I have a problem with you doing that. Oh, so this is orange. Okay. We're rolling, but we're about to reach red, and red stopped. Well, I was thinking about it. I was wondering whether I should move to the left or not. Okay, I'll let FSD make the choice. Not that that always works, right? I mean, if FSD knew what he was doing, we would have been on Lakeline. Well, it'd be coming off Lakeline already. Sometimes his choices, you have to wonder why. Like the one time coming back from Massachusetts, I guess we're trying to go around a traffic situation, but the traffic situation more or less cleared up by the time we came back out onto the highway we were on before. And I recognize one of the trucks as have been one of the trucks we were around when we made our exit. So we didn't get any advantage from doing this. And it was a long trek through some 2-lane country road. By the time we were done with that, I was really frustrated and tired. Was that FSD or was that autopilot? I don't remember. Or maybe it was just navigation. Well, I think it was I-81, so I've been on I-81 before. One time I would say I was becoming a remote expert on 81. But I think the last time I was on 81, I don't really want to go on 81 anymore. Too much truck traffic. And they're just, I mean, I get it. They're pulling loads. They can't go fast. But they're so busy going, I'm going to go fast. And then they pull over and have a drag race with the other semi. So they're blocking both lanes. Thanks a lot, guys. I don't know what the right answer is with that's in Virginia. Although where I'm talking about was in Pennsylvania. I think it was Pennsylvania. So I've started going up more through Kentucky and then to Ohio and Indiana. And very, very far west New York State. It is ever so slightly cooler. Really? There's a Mazda right there. You're not going to make that. There you go. Use your speed. Get up in front of them.
South ramp on the left.
Much better executed. Mr. Mazda thought he was going to be cool and block me. Well, now I'm in front of him.
South ramp on the left.
Well, I'm not in front of him. He's still in that middle lane. And I'm set up on the lane to go straight on US 23. Okay, whatever. He's an army. What's that? Yes. I almost need another camera pointing back just to show you guys the people like this Mazda minivan who's now going to go zoom zoom. Because he's embarrassed. I've insulted his manhood.
In 1 mile, take the exit on the right towards Spicewood Springs Road, McNeil Road.
Oh, it's here. Okay. Amber alert, Odessa, Texas. What happened? I mean, this is what you've already declared though. They're right. Oh, yeah. This lane closes. I think he was trying to remember that. We've been through it once before and we discovered that. But this road changes so much. You signaled right, try going right.
Now
There you go, it's not so hard.
Right towards Spicewood Springs Road.
As I remember last time we came through here, y'all were going at a pretty good clip. It'd be nice if you slowed down for this exit. Alright, so I slowed down. It's more than 10 miles an hour just to make that exit. I'm sure Tesla could handle it, but it's uncomfortable for me. Okay, so I'm already past Anderson Mill.
In 1 mile, make a U-turn onto North Highway 183.
So I think where I'm at is I'll just drive manually to get to this Vinfast place, and then we'll do our next navigation, which I guess is Walmart. Well, I do have one of those cooler bags in the back, so okay. So part of what I need to do is weed eat at the rent house, but you know, I don't have to do that today. I can get that Monday. I think I'm going to find that I'm going to want to cut the grass on Monday anyway. Dink, 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 dink. Circle K Valero. Oh my good. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. And Palisades parked so that people can do that? I don't know, it's kind of a mixed bag maybe, but that's an e-tron. What? It is an e-tron. The A3 e-tron? Wow, that's a little car. Where'd you get that little car? That makes you wonder, huh? What's the chance they introduce a new car? I shouldn't say it that way, right? One of the rumors I heard was they're talking about revamping the Model Y three-row car to have more room in the back. But the rumor also said it's only for China. And I'm sitting there like, you know, I wouldn't mind at all getting one of those. Okay, what do we have here? Rolls-Royce. What? They have Rolls-Royce. And this is supposed to be a Vinfast dealership? Okay, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out at some point, huh? Okay, so part of the deal was I wanted to take a look to see what they had going on. But if they have Rolls-Royce cars here, I don't think you want to have Rolls-Royce and Vinfast on the same lot. But what do I know? Aston Martin, Lotus, Rolls-Royce. So you gotta wonder, what are they going to do here? dudes. If you wait long enough, there'll be more cars coming. Yeah. If you wait long enough on the other side, there's more cars coming. Oh, they have a green light now. Whoa. Mr. Hyundai just let out a puff of smoke. Alright, come on, Mr. F-150. Alright, so these are the used cars, right? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they have plenty of product on their lot. Alright. Well, what do you know? 620? No. Whitestone Boulevard? Yes. Let's do that.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Highway 183.
Okay, so what do you have so far? 26 miles, 52 minutes, 234 watt hours per mile, and 10 kilowatt hours. Oh, that's since last charge. 6 kilowatt hours, okay.
Now turn right onto North Highway 183.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to do that. Not a surprise whatsoever. What? He wants to turn right on Anderson Mill. Oh yes, there's a Tesla lot. Oh, somebody has the trunk open. Is that what you're saying? Really? Okay. Uh-oh. There's the Audi
In 1
dealership.
mile, turn right onto Anderson Mill Road.
He's moving. I thought he was parked. That's why his flashes are going. Come on. Yeah, Mr. Nissan had a whack on his front fender up there. Oh, his plate starts with a V, so it must be a relatively recent car. Or at least registered recently. Oh, come on! Really? Oh, all of a sudden he took off. About the time the Camry is going like, oh, I'm gonna get in front of you and hit you. Or actually, no, it's not the way to say it. I'm gonna hit you. Fortunately, she didn't want to hit me, so she stopped. But I don't know what made her think that there was room between Mr. Nissan and I. Other than he just accelerated, and I didn't see him accelerate. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Now turn right onto Anderson Mill Road.
Okay, so it is Anderson Mill Road on this side, okay. Yeah, speaking of which, service 42, 42, 42, and 41. So my tires have plenty of pressure. Okay. What is this? Somebody, they have a tent? I thought we weren't exactly allowed to have tents anymore. Or homeless people weren't allowed to have tents. Now keep in mind, this is just Austin, so most of them are actually being moved into group settings. Although some are being moved into tiny houses. Forty. Okay, let's put the max to 41. Okay, speeds up to 41. Good. All-Star Land Survey. Ford Econoland van. Blech. A Ford Econovan. Those words. Yeah, the front-facing camera is getting a little hot on the bottom, which is actually the top, but you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna turn right in front of this van. That sucks. Kinda ill-advised, isn't it? To be fair, yes, it was about a car length difference. But yes, I look like a rude idiot. Thanks, Elon. Oh, you're welcome. Very glad I could help out. Yeah. I wonder if if FSD got a little out of joint because I bumped the speed up 1 mile per hour. Of course, now I have these cars come by my right. Isn't that cool?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto West Palmer Lane.
So he thought about braking, or he did brake there. So he thought he was going to do something, and now he can't decide which lane you going into. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Fortunately, the only person coming up behind me was that Mazda that's on the outside. But it wasn't even a waffle. He just said, "Yeah, I'm going to split the line." Left wheels to the left, right wheels to the right. Yeah. What? Okay, yeah. Driver's side wheels to the left. Passenger side wheels to the right. Okay. I know that's one of the things I didn't do well, was figure out what's right on a car. If I remember right, no, that's the right side because that's right-hand drive, right? And I'm doing left-hand drive.
Now turn left onto West Palmer Lane.
Part of the reason why I don't like working on cars is it's so confusing sometimes. And when I call something else, say driver's side or passenger side. And And I actually had somebody that was arguing with me, like, yes, but there's no confusion between you and me when I say driver's side or passenger side. But I think his point was always, oh, you're too stupid to even know that? Oh, come on. Okay, you're right. It's too stupid to even know that. Yes, all you gotta do is look it up and memorize it. But I'm not a person that tunes vehicles. And now I don't even have, well, that's not fair. I have 2 gas-powered lawnmowers, riding mowers. I haven't used either one in over a year. So I should get rid of them. But the electric replacement costs $2,500. Yeah, that's a little too rich for me. What happened there? All right, so you guys may not have seen it, but it looked like 2 cars might have had a minor accident, and so the girl's getting out of the front car, and the guy in the BMW is like, "Ha, see you later." Well, with my Tesla, all I gotta do is beep the horn, and it captures a short video, which I can then share with the police, showing them exactly what happened. Not to mention that because I'm running FSD and I like make recordings of the FSD drives, I have these cameras going too. And yes, my phone's right down here on the charger. Closest I came to one of those kind of things was there's a guy driving, I think it was a Cadillac. It was some expensive car, but he had a can in his hand. I couldn't tell what kind of can it was, but it kind of looked like it might have been a beer can. I think as soon as he saw my phone in my hand, he put that can down right away. Because he knew my phone's out. I think he even knew I was taking pictures, because first thing I take a picture of is license plate. Right? License plate doesn't always work, but because people cheat. But that's the first thing. If your car is legally registered, I took a picture of your license plate. If I take the picture correctly, I got your head in the windshield. So, what are you hoping to prove? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, gosh. And we're coming to a hard stop, too. Why? Obviously, they have something going on over here. I got a bunch of traffic tied up. Chap. Leander. Whoa. Leander. I don't know. I mean, Chap band I would associate with Westlake. So are they having a band contest? All school buses were Leander. Although Leander has, what, 4 high schools now? That's Round Rock. I don't know. Yes, I'm no longer attached. I'm no longer associated with all those field trips. That's crazy. They're doing. Oh, wow. That looks like a yellow light. Yeah, you weren't too sure. That looks red. But at least it was a smooth, planned stop. Not like that one stop the other day where it's like, oh man. It is big. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't see the license plate correctly. Makes you wonder how many red Model 3s are there with sport wheels? And yes, I was looking for tires yesterday, and it was like, oh, tires are so expensive. They look like the cheapest reasonable tires I could find were $200. All right. Oh, you want to go right? Okay. Is there a reason why you're going to go to the right? You want to read the sign better, but you didn't read it. It's an EV9. What? What'd you see? You saw a bicyclist, okay. I wonder what I'll see if we go back and look at the tape. Oh, EV9's getting over. That's interesting. His clearance max is 62. Didn't read that 65 sign either. Those cars would come up and all of a sudden you forgot. Oh, what you want, a Chevy?
In 1 mile, turn left onto East Whitestone
Where you go?
Boulevard.
It's alright, let me handle it for you. Alright, not that FSD was planning to go left just yet, but looking at the traffic, there was an open spot in there. Let's move the car. Where are these people hiking to? What is it, 94 degrees? I don't know, it looks like they're going out for a hike somewhere. I don't know why you do that. Well, it's not middle of the afternoon, it's almost lunchtime. SPX. Oh, how old is your plate? Oh, it's truck plate. 56WG S9? Yes, that would be a truck plate. Back when Texas wanted to have fancy license plates, and actually I think got awards for it. Awards for the design. Alright, so up here is why you wanted to be in the inside lane. It feels like he's leaning left.
Now
Okay,
turn
we gotta
left
go
onto
around.
East Whitestone Boulevard.
All right, let me take over because you can't handle a green light. All right,
In 500 feet,
what that looked like to me was
then turn right.
he was wanting to say you had to stop, but the arrows were green, so there was no reason to stop. Although, granted, it was hard
Now turn
to
right.
see. But, I mean, I'll be part of looking at the video to see what happened. Yeah, it's green arrow, green light.
Now turn
You're
right.
going to turn this way, okay. I don't know why. And you're going to turn left. You're thinking about turning left. Nina Tahoe said, oh, we're going to cut you off. But he went so fast, he didn't have a chance to cut you off. Okay? Because we turned there, now we got to stop at a stop sign. Before we stop at
Now
another
your
stop sign.
destination is on the right.
Go ahead. You are stopping, right? So if I did actually smart summon, what would they do if they came up in the car? Nobody's in the car. Wow, what is all that? Is that a dog cage? But it looks like a really strong dog cage. Okay. Right turn. Take a chance. In the category of, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he has the blue light going.
Now your destination is on the left.
Right here? All right, let me take over to go park. Thank you. I need to turn on the overheat protection, huh? Cabin overheat. Alright, trips. Alright, so 36 miles, 1 hour 15. Really? It only took about 20 minutes to get here? 227 watt hours per mile. Total kilowatt hours is 8. So there you go. Any FSD things, we'll have to see what happened over here. Where was that? Oh, I'll have to go back and look at the video, right? We started out so well, and then all of a sudden it starts falling apart a little bit, right? I did a break on FSD off. Where did I do that? Oh, it was coming up on the Spicewood Springs exit. Right? And I've been through that exit before, And he didn't back off speed one bit last time. So that was preemptive, knowing like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I have a category along those lines. FSD drove too rough or too fast. Maybe I need to do one, but okay, whatever. And then the other brake on FSD off, if I remember right, there might have been another one that slipped in there somewhere. But this over here, where he's saying he started sounding alarm, he wanted to stop right there. He wanted to stop. Brake on, FSD off. You're done. Okay. And then we'll be heading out to the rent house and then home. Okay, so let's see. Can I get this right? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I guess we're 3 seconds off. Just great. Alright. What peace and harmony. Do I want to go there? Well, it looks like 2 people are plugged in at my new supercharger. It only shows 7 available. Okay, whatever. Let's cancel that. Let's go to favorites, rent house. Wow, there's only 3 superchargers available over there at in downtown Cedar Park. That's crazy. All right, drive on. Make sure this guy stops. Of course, he pulled up just far enough where I can't see around him. Okay. But I guess sometimes people are desperate to block you in. Peace and harmony. Alright, so we're gonna go. Take a chance. Turn or by ever so slightly. Come on. He says he knows he's a danger. Go ahead and go anyway. Come on, come on. Another pedestrian. I'm sure he's going to freak about to her. Oh, her he didn't care about. The guy he did. I think it just shows how close he was to the curb.
Now turn right onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Right? At least that's what I would think. How well do you see this? You're going to go on that, huh? Oh. Okay. Peace and harmony. So, the cameras came on when I pushed the record button, which was an accident. I was supposed to press the power button and synchronize the record buttons, but okay, whatever. The forward-facing camera actually feels cooler than it did when I first arrived in the parking lot. So I guess having the cabin overheat protection on helped. We'll just go with that. Or maybe being off with cabin overheat on, because I turned them off when I got out of the car, or before I got out of the car actually. Alright, so I'm going to have to learn how to do this someday. The idea was you turn each camera on and then you press record at the same time. And I just did a mistake.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Cottonwood Creek Trail.
I'm on Cottonwood. Alright, so Even the Subaru Outback that was behind me couldn't stop for the red light in time. Wow. And on one side they have a Tesla that's stopping. On the other side they have a Ford F-150 who is stopping, but a little lethargically. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. There are two places I definitely would like to stop on a day like today. I think we need to go right? Oh, we're not there yet? Oh, it's Arrow Point. You're right. Sorry, I was singing the wrong street, I guess. Anyway, I would love to go to the McDonald's for a McFlurry, or I'd like to go to Dairy Queen for a it's been so long I've forgotten what it is. Right, but get ice cream. And Dairy Queen, their prices went up significantly. I'm sure part of it is just the labor cost. I mean, to compete in the Austin area, you got to pay more than 15. I think you start him like 16. He's afraid of this pickup. Or to him, it's a semi, but.
Now turn right onto Cottonwood Creek Trail.
So who are all these guys? What are they up to? I mean, they look like Round Rock dragon shirts, but I'm pretty sure they're not dragons. Alright, so you cut off the Jeep after you let him go. Yeah, at least there was room there, okay? Looked kind of like a jerk, but at least there was room. Two lanes, turn left.
In 500 feet, turn left onto East New Hope Drive.
I'm not sure I make a bet he's going to go inside. What? Really? I'm stunned.
Now turn left onto East New Hope Drive.
Maybe there's hope for this system. I mean, if you go with the theory that if you stay in the outside lane when you turn left, then you're set up to make your right turn later, then this move makes sense. Of course he cuts the line. Or clips the corner, whatever. That was today, yes. When he pulled on the Loman Ford, you're like, wow, look, he didn't cut the corner. The hot spot. What?
In 500 feet, turn right onto 183A Toll Road.
What? Really? Oh, I better go check. Where's he going? He's going to take a detour. Okay, that makes sense.
Now
What is that little U in there?
183A Toll Road.
I I have no idea. Maybe there's something going on, but there's no red line. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, it's not Toyota. Wow, look at all those Toyotas. Toyota has a lot of pickups. They look brand new.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Look got even more pickups over here. I don't know why I would turn down there. Do you know why I would turn down there? Oh, I have no idea. Then let's not. Oh, wait, was that Tire Center? I don't know. But I didn't say go there. Crystal Falls Parkway, that's the word name I'm looking for. And over here to my right is the CCS1 supercharger I've used before. Charge point at the James Avery jewelry store. Yeah, I think we'll put FSD back on now that we passed whatever it was he had to go see. And I blocked him from seeing it.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Crystal Falls Parkway.
Oh, they have a QT over here. Yeah, so many QTs. There's no doubt they're money makers on the kitchen.
Now turn left onto East Crystal Falls Parkway.
Yeah, let's not turn on U-turn. Okay. There's been several times lately where he just flat out flubbed where he's supposed to go. It's all right. We'll figure it out eventually, right? I wonder if that's what it was, Tire Center. I'll have to look up in Google. Alright, so I don't think I've said this outright, but so this is a Model 3 Performance, so it has performance wheels on it with performance tires. Well, performance tires aren't so great when you go up north. If there's any chance of snow, you're going to get in trouble. Well, that's kind of a bad move, but okay, it worked. So I have a set of wheels. I have a set of tire pressure monitoring system valve stems. And if I had gone forward buying the tires when I was going to buy them, I mean, it was like last fall. So now I'm looking at tires again, and it's like, wow, they're kind of expensive. I mean, if I'm going to pay $250 a tire, I might as well get the Continental Pro Contacts. I like Continental. And then the other part I'm thinking about is, well, you know what? I have a fair number of miles on that Model Y. Not that I have to replace tires yet, but actually, I guess the thing that started me off this week is there was a guy who said, oh yeah, I have Lexani tires. Okay. And when I first looked for him, Discount Tire had them, or showed them on the list. But I went back, looked again, they weren't there anymore. And Walmart, you can order them, but I'm not really sure what that means if I order them. Oh, today's Saturday. Oh, she has a gas-powered engine. Austin's Automotive Specialist. Anyway. I may just have to suck it up and get started on tires. Oh yeah, it's getting warm on the bottom of this camera now. Or top, depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, so I run my cameras upside down. The mount point's on the bottom. Now I'm hanging from my roof. Well, this camera is in the shade though. I don't know, whatever. Whatever. So what year is your registration there, son? Should stop here. Actually, we can go to the other side. We can go to the other side. Oh wow. You know what? If that comes down, maybe it'll just miss my car. If it comes down, it'll hit that pickup. Oh, we're going to tell you. Oh, I hate you. I didn't even know Old Baghdad Road existed before navigation started going that way. I don't see the few times that I've been able to look and do some kind of measurement, I don't see the benefit. I mean, it's not really 2 lanes wide. And it's rough in some spots. And you come out to a stop sign, you have to wait for traffic to clear. Whatever. I wonder if I should skip this. It's already 1 o'clock. Okay. You start out with a snappy acceleration, then slow down. Like, oh, I wasn't going that fast. Come on, dude. Of course, because you're taking so long. Whoa. Okay. I'm willing to bet he's going to out-accelerate you. Unless you suddenly find your accelerator. Okay. The second one's not really our fault. It's the van who... Oh, I need to move over. Okay, whatever. I do need to do some turning. Alright, Old Baghdad Road.
Now turn right onto Old Baghdad Road.
There's Baghdad right up there. So we're going down this little road that you have to be really careful with. I'll tell you, today FSD is more willing to accelerate. Not always, but yeah, Yes, thank you for all those
turn right
bumps.
onto South Baghdad Road.
What bumps? I feel, but yeah, that's the problem. You don't care. I do. I'm a person. Okay. I think we can go. Well, if you want to wait, you could always get blocked in. Good planning. The Honda we can trust, but Toyota we can't. Okay. And he's immediately going left. Wow. Alright, that part was actually good. Going down Old Baghdad. No, I hate Old Baghdad. Whatever, it is what it is.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Sunny Drive.
Yeah, go now. Go now. Alright, well, I think I see what my problem is. Yes, sirree, Bob. So the forward camera was down to 1% battery. And this camera is down to 14%, I think it said. So, yes, sirree, Bob, we're kind of running out of energy. So it's not heat, it's energy. I thought I charged them up, but maybe I didn't get
Now
all the
turn
way
left
there.
onto Hamilton's Way.
Okay, FSD back on.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Sunny Drive.
Turn right on Sunny, you
Now
said?
turn
Okay.
right onto Sunny Drive.
Let's see, it should take 30 minutes. Stopping at the stop sign. Creeping up to C. And he's going for it. I mean, there is a Suburban coming up, but it's pretty far away still.
In 500 feet, turn
Oh, but
left
he's
onto
gonna get
North
up to me
Lakeline
close.
Boulevard.
Like soon. Oh, what are
Now
these
turn
kids
left
doing?
onto North Lakeline Boulevard.
What are the kids doing? They look scary. Yeah. Okay. FSD says you're welcome. Okay, so those kids were smart enough. They were running, they were bouncing around, but they were smart enough to say, oh, there's a car there, we better be careful. And unfortunately, FSD said, oh, there's kids there, I better stop behind the stop line, which worked out great for both of us, or all of us. So what did you say the temperature was? 95 degrees. Oof. That doesn't sound like fun. If I can do it like yesterday, I guess. Yesterday I did some, then went inside, drank some water, then did some more, and went inside, drank some water. So I can do it like that. A Kia Sportage. Oh, well, the last time I didn't do the 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am trying to be a little bit smarter about how I merge two videos together. Oh, you know what? I was probably charging the one, and I disconnected it to download the video or something, and forgot to go back and charge it. But even the back one says it's at 14%, so, or the fat one, right? I told you I was going to do it, right? Yeah, green light. I'm going as fast as I can, Captain. It's King Ranch. It only has so much energy. Maybe if you didn't jack it up and put it on these big tires. They're not real big tires though. They're only a little bit bigger. I get it looks cool. It looks tough, man. Really? Like you should be working oil fields out there fracking stuff.
Now turn right onto West New Hope Drive.
Okie dokie. I didn't notice the beeping. I guess the Suburban is able to stop. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, and the Suburban followed me. Jeez. I don't know, man. Dude!
1,000 feet, turn
The straight lane was on the left side, not the right side. The right side was right turn only. I think that's funny though. The Suburban
Now turn right
followed me right
towards
through all
Blackstone
that.
Boulevard.
No, you should wait for that U-Haul. And then there's a van behind him. Let's go on. Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. Come on, dude. Wake up. Wake up. Why don't we just go around him? Oh, he's turning. What? Oh, but he's behind a, what is it, Maverick? Not Maverick. Ranger. So him, you're willing to go around. But the U-Haul, you don't want to go around. I don't know. Wow, he's so different color, shades of red. Wow, this is very FSD unlike. Or unlike FSD. They come in and say, yeah, I'm going to road race you. I'm going to beat you. Is that a lyric? I think that was a lyric. Of course, Mr. U-Haul, I'm about to go uphill. I have no problem going uphill. Not sure what you're down to 53. Why'd you slow down here? Come on, let's go. Oh, that's right. There was a brake on this. I'm forgetting now at that exit. That's the one that was dangerous. It's not really dangerous, just less than smooth. Doesn't sound quite right. Because FSD is not exactly the smoothest thing anyway. It's more than just not smooth. It's kind of rough. Right, that's the thing, right? Here's Mr. Ray complaining, well, you didn't accelerate hard enough. And then when he's getting out on the exit, he was going way too hard. But that's true, he was going too fast. Well, he's trying to decide whether he's going to pass this Chevy or not. So that can't be a bolt, can it? Is that what the bolts are just a little bit thinner? Skinnier? I mean, as opposed to a Trax. Well, I think Trax actually was kind of skinny too. Oh, excuse me. he has a V. It's a relatively new vet. Or relatively new registered. Recent registered. Okay, I got a Mercedes coming up, but it's like he's suddenly forgotten he was going fast. Oh, I finally remembered. And right there he slows down. Okay, at least we handled the closing correctly. So I'm behind a Corvette, and there's a Mercedes behind that Corvette. Was that an S-Class? I don't know. Not a big fan of Mercedes. No, they're okay. It's just their maintenance costs. Oh well, to look for it, sir, I'm going to charge you $1,000. Well, I found that one screw was just a little bit loose. To tighten up, I have to charge you $1,000. You know, it's that kind of stuff. Like, I know my sister-in-law kind of said she just found it to be too expensive. But then she traded to a Porsche, and like Porsche is kind of the same kind of thing. Come on, you can do it. Just flashing yellows. You didn't even show them as flashing reds. So that's one of the things, right? FSD, when he represents those lights, they're single lights, right? They're not traffic signal lights. But he always shows them as traffic signal lights, and that gets them confused. Okay, right turn signal on to move the car to the right, so this RAV4 could pass us, and the Suburban that was following us before is catching up. But at the moment, I'm just going to stay with the speed limit. Oh, she's from California. Turn signal on. Let's see if he'll move over. That's okay, I'll handle it for you. Okay, missed descent. Really appreciating the fact that FSD, okay, being sarcastic, right? Turned on the left turn signal to move the car to the left because I could see traffic coming up on me. There goes the Cybertruck. And there's Lexus who was like, oh, I'm going really fast. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, I saw that there was an open spot. When to go left. FSD did not see it that way and just turned off the turn signal. That's right, I have a category for refusing to honor human driver input. Well, I think that's also a C. He has a green arrow, that's why he's going. Okay. Oh. And they're just going to the food store? Is that all you're doing? Terribly desperate to go by, but okie dokie. 19 miles, 32 minutes, 192 watt hours per mile. What? For the total trip was 62 miles, 14 kilowatt hours, 227 watt hours per mile. What is that? $1.54. Okay, so just over half a gallon. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. Yes, the gremlin has returned. So the camera came off 2 miles on the Loman Ford, something like that. As we're driving along, FSD decides he needs to move from the inside to the outside lane. So he signals, moves over. Okay, let's see what happens. And all of a sudden, somebody wakes up and says, "Hey, wait! Navigation says we have to go straight to get to Boggy Ford. We need to be in the inside lane." So FSD moves to the inside lane. Kind of dumb, you going back and forth. But okay, whatever. So that part all sounds good. And as we're driving along, I say, yes, through traffic must merge left. So we went by that sign. All of a sudden, the right turn signal comes on. Now, the cars in front of us are stopped for a red light. It's a red light. The FSD goes, "I know how to avoid red lights. I'll move into the other lane." Yes. If only you knew that the right lane must turn right. If only they taught you how to recognize those characters. Right? I mean, whatever. It's beyond his comprehension, beyond his abilities. It's just the way it is. But here's the other catch to that. I've already used that as a reason to give a D. So I'm going to stick with it. Today's grade is a D. All right, so anyway. Yes, I give as much rope as I feel I can comfortably give him. We're already passing, so there's 2 lanes on Don Drive, or 2 lanes going westbound. So we've already passed the first one. We're now partway into the second one. Brake on us, the off turn. For some reason, there's a pickup who follows me, and he keeps following me even though I'm going relatively slow. I don't know. Right? I think I was going like 25. Who knows? Anyway, I do the famous Travis detour to come back to Loman Ford and finish up the drive. But there you go. Grade's a D. No way around it. I just don't know what he gets out of doing that, but he does. Okay, I'll rip a charge.